Hi, it's Jonathan Quayle again for another edition of the Lifebuilder Daily Inspirational Quote and Reflection today. It seems I have some competition from the Hardy-Dars in the background, so apologies for that. Hopefully you can still hear me over and above the squawking. They seem to be quite enjoying this and being in competition with me. Anyway, so yeah, today's quote that I've chosen is by Lao-Tse, who was a famous Chinese sage and philosopher. He's actually credited with writing the Tao Te Ching, which you might have heard of. It's one of the most read and famous spiritual texts or documents in the world, and it became the basis of the Chinese religion of Taoism, spelled T-A-O, but you say it as a D, Taoism, Taoism. This was what Lao-Tse had to say about 2,600 years ago. But the wisdom is equally applicable today. Watch your thoughts, for they become words. Watch your words, for they become actions. Watch your actions, for they become habits. Watch your habits, for they become character. Watch your character, for it becomes your destiny. And it's really interesting because that was said 2,600 years ago, but it's absolutely applicable today, and possibly more so than ever, because now we live in a world where our thoughts become words very quickly. I can sit in front of a computer and record this and put it out to the whole world. I was watching the news yesterday. In South Africa there's a chap by the name of Adam Katsavalos who made the mistake of using the wrong word. In this country one cannot use a certain word beginning with a K. He used that word in a post in a video, and he posted that on Twitter. It went viral, and he's now being prosecuted for that. So it just goes to show just how powerful our thoughts and our words are. Our words become our actions, actions then become our habits, and our habits become our character, and our character becomes our destiny. But it all starts with our thoughts. So this points us back to the very source of everything, of all the results that we experience in our life, which is why I love the quote. It's about being mindful of our thoughts, because those become words and actions and habits. Those shape our character, and that ultimately becomes our destiny. So it starts and ends with thought control. If we cannot control our thoughts, and we allow ourselves to think negative, unhelpful, destructive thoughts, then we cannot expect to create positive habits, a good character, or any kind of fulfilling destiny. On the other hand, if we can consciously choose to think positive thoughts, and we can let go of our negative thoughts, all of the ripple effect of those positive thoughts will flow through into our words, into our actions, into our repetitive actions, which are our habits. That shapes our character, and that becomes our destiny. So it really comes down to how do you control your thoughts. So I've given you some ideas in my life hacks about breathing. Breathing is a great way to control your thoughts. In fact, I did a session today with some mental health professionals, psychiatrists, psychologists, and social workers, people like that. It was a group of about 10, and I just took them into a place where we breathed and came to a place of stillness, so that we could have a more productive discussion session on a particular case study. So this applies not just to mental health professionals, it applies to you and to your life. How do you start to become aware of your thoughts and control your thoughts? Breath is a key. So if you start to become aware of your breath and you do a conscious breathing practice, that helps a lot. Check out some of my last posts, the life hacks. I've given lots of information about that. And then it's not just good enough to be aware of our thoughts. We have to consciously choose our thoughts. And to do that, we need to be aware of what's positive and what's negative, what's serving us and what's not. And then to be able to consciously choose to let go of the negative thoughts. Once we're aware of what's not helpful, it's how do we let go of that. If we can let go of it, what's left is an empty place of often no thought, no mind, they call it in Buddhist practice. And if you're in no thought and no mind, you're going to be pretty happy. You're going to be fairly peaceful, fairly content, fairly happy. It's often our thoughts that cause us to be discontent and unhappy. From that place of awareness, where you're not thinking a lot, whatever you do think can be a lot more, will tend to be a lot more positive. So there's no way we can operate in this world without thinking. The idea is from that place of awareness, of stillness, our thoughts start to become a lot more constructive and a lot more positive, and those shape our words, which in turn shape our actions, which in turn shape our habits, and that becomes our character, and that in turn becomes the destiny of our lives, which we're shaping with every thought. So it's quite profound, and it's quite a responsibility if you think about it. So if you'd like to know a little bit more about, learn a little bit more about how you can let go of your negative thoughts, I'm going to be doing a free webinar on Thursday evening. So that's 2 nights' time, possibly tomorrow by the time you watch this video. So tomorrow by the time you watch this video, 8 p.m. South African time, 7 p.m. UK time. It's about 90 minutes, and I'll be talking about how to let go of any negative thought or emotion in minutes. And I'll be taking you through a guided letting go meditation and process, which will teach you how to do this. Very simple, very powerful, but it's very easy not to do as well. So if you struggle with letting go of your negative thoughts and controlling your thoughts, this is a great webinar for you to do. You'll learn something very practical, and I'll be talking about 3 secrets of letting go and the 3 primary benefits of letting go as well, and sharing some information on the Art of Letting Go course, which I'm planning to run in September and October. So if you want to take it further, you can get more information about that. So for more information about the free Art of Letting Go webinar, just go to theaolg.com. It's theaolg.com. You can see it on the screen right now to find out more and book your place. That's it for today. I hope to connect with you during the webinar. If you're seeing this on YouTube or Facebook, please like the post and give us some comments and some feedback. Always appreciate that, and like the Facebook page as well. Thanks so much for listening, and tune in tomorrow for the next daily inspirational quote and life hack tomorrow, which I'll be sharing. I haven't decided what it is going to be yet, so it's a bit of a surprise. Thanks again for watching, and look forward to connecting soon. Catch you later.